Hi, my name is Cameron. Today we will discuss in our lecture earthquake lights and the possible reasons behind it and the involvement of Kiran waves. Here is an example of an earthquake light. Okay, uh, let's look at how Kiran waves tend to attach to Earth from Sun. So let's say this is the Sun and this is the Earth. They tend to cluster together, although one may go straight and then they detach like this. The Kiran waves tend to have memory, and the place where they attach is probably at the time of creation. It is possible that it's the time of creation, although they should be movable, and because you can attach and detach them. My understanding is that they can be moved. So basically, this is the structure, and the place quite possibly remains static in case of Earth at this point in time. So that's one thing to go over to get a better understanding. And now what happens that once the Kiran waves originate, they're pretty thick from the sun, and on their way down they would branch off and attach to elements in our atmosphere. So depending on how the pressure gets transmitted from sun to earth, these will change their the electrons that they're attached right here. So let's say that this whole thing is pressurized. So once the pressure transmits, these elements right here, the electrons in it will absorb the energy, and and then they transmit back to their original state. So they will release a photon of light, and that's, I think, is what's causing the earthquake light. And the location that's visible in the videos, it seems like that it is a specific place in our atmosphere, and it may be ozone. Right here. Another thing that deserves a lot of explanation and a lot of importance in this process is to show the process of compression, that the Kiran waves have enough strength to move objects that they connect to, and especially if the trunk is big. So if the trunk is big, the Kiran wave will move objects or parts of atoms that they're attached to, which more than likely would be iron. So and depending on how the distribution of ozone are, or the user, if you how it's got transmitted also depends on if there will be earthquake light or not, and how much of ozone or the element that's getting excited is present in the atmosphere above where the earthquake, where the Kiran waves are the reason behind the earthquakes. One thing to do remember is that not all earthquakes are due to Kiran waves. Some of them are, and most would be depending on how the attachment is. So the area where they're attached will, depending on how the pressure is applied, will always be the same. Most of the time will be the same because they're attached on the same location. So or same piece of land, or um, thing like that, like wherever they're attached. And so this would be the explanation, according to me, of earthquake lights. There. All right. Thank you.